and Humphreys, VJ and Humphreys, VJ and Humphreys in Cornwall.
Better.
Better.
Yeah, that's great.
You should have
It's got to be quick. Right, go.
Yeah.
Do your I am jerk off.
Something really bad happened then. Well, if we're gonna.
Oh, can we please talk about that? Oh my
Yeah,
god. Okay, Humphreys was just learning how to, let's say, pull one of the opposite members of the sex that we are, men. What the hell was that? Forget it. What happened was, this was brilliant. You won't know this is funny until you see a picture of Humphreys. Now, on the website, either the Bebo page or the MySpace, which is yet to be, there will be a huge picture of Humphreys. In fact, after this podcast, we're going to do pictures of all just to put on that thing, so we can have some, so you can see what's going on. Basically, what happened was we were, well, Humphreys, maybe you'd like to describe the scene, and I'll describe the vicious attacks that you. What are you doing with that bottle? Give it back! What the hell do you think you? It's gone. Alright, go on, Humps.
We were on the beach and we were talking to this girl and I was sitting on a chair.
Right, okay, let me just set the scene right now. Raj, Green, this was ridiculous. Okay, we were at like a barbecue type of thing. That was really nice. It was we were playing volleyball, right? And Humphreys, whenever he wants to impress someone, he'll become this kind of alpha male, which he really isn't. So we've been playing dodgeball, and you know me, I'm a bit of a pansy, a bit of a woo, bit of one of those. Yeah, so I'm just playing like normally. I say normal, like I play, and then Humphreys starts strolling up to me like Hasselhoff, does this, goes, it's on. He was in the team, of the volleyball team, of the girl in question which he likes. Can we name her? Sarah? Well, we have. Her name's Sarah. And if you hear this, Sarah, my God, this will conjure up very bad memories. Memories of toil and despair. Right, so we were there. So Humphreys, we were playing volleyball. Humphreys started going, yeah, I'm a man. And he did that moment in that scene. Have you seen Meet the Parents? You know where Ben Stiller goes like that and he smacks the ball. He does something like that. Whack! Straight in the girl's face.
Did he break a nose?
It could not ask. He didn't break a nose or anything, but it was hilarious how his face afterwards was the expression of like a guppy fish that's been shot up the arse. Like Scooby-Doo type of lobotomy Scooby-Doo.
Was it about kicking sand?
Yeah, alright, I'm going to come on to this.
That.
After she's patched up her face from being
And
beaten
can I
with
just
a ball.
Her face was fine and it was really a misfire. I kind of reflected off my hand into her face by accident.
Right, then we started scoffing down. And then Humphreys, Humphreys, when he's under pressure, he will do a thing which he often does quite regularly in the daytime when he's babysitting, and that is to get blindingly drunk.
Humphreys, I had one strongbow.
Humphreys, I know you. That is enough to send you over the edge, my friend. He sat there, gripping his strongbow, looking for the happiness at the end of the bottle. It wasn't there, so he was talking to this girl, right? And then, I'm going to try and explain... Raj, I'm going to do a facial face right now. I want you to describe it for the listeners, because I can't describe what I'm doing, because I can't really see it. You know what I mean? So basically, she's talking to this girl, and this girl's like... And they used to go to the same school together. Yeah, and then they were like, she's quite an attractive girl. A year older than you. And then they were just talking, and she was all like, oh yeah, do you remember this and this? And then Humphreys does this, he goes, yeah.
I didn't.
Looks up to the sky for inspiration for like, seriously, 30 seconds. This girl is like...
30 seconds of silence.
30 seconds of silence.
I didn't.
Looking up, totally blanking her. She's like this guy. And then he goes, oh yeah! He looked like Terry Wogan, maybe. Some realisation of what he's done. Then he decided to make things alright by... Right. He was on the chair. He was probably on what? You were on your second Bacardi freezer. Some ridiculous drink you were drinking. And then he decided to kick sand in her.
I fell off the chair and it may have
He was sitting in a chair on a perfectly level surface. He still manages to fall off. As he falls off, he propels a flurry of sand into the poor girl's eyes. She's blinded on the floor. Him, the drunken idiot, decides to go help her, stands up, stumbles over, nearly falls on top of her and rolls down the dunes like some snowball.
That's a sort of mating dance.
And then,
ritual.
And
then I tried to blame on you, but
yeah, oh my god. Right, and then we were just finished the burgers, right, it was totally quiet, and me and the girls were getting on quite well, because let's not lie, I get on very well with the opposite members of the female sex, probably because they think I'm gay. Not really, that's my technique. And then,
You bastard.
how dare you, I love women. All women. And all men.
What?
But not you.
It's both ways.
So what happened was, so I was there and we were getting on really well. Humphreys, the jealous, couldn't stand to see me happy. Anything I had. So he decided to disrupt the move and cheapen what I would describe as a lovely evening by farting.
I didn't know!
And it was incredibly loud and we were on these dunes so it echoed. So we were just sitting out, it was complete silence after it was like, we just finished talking about something, we were like, oh, I feel really good we talked about that. Then, I look over to Humphreys, Humphreys goes, a huge wet kind of, like, you know those jellies you used to get and stick your finger in?
Yeah.
It's like one of those. And then everyone looked at him and he went, it was you! And then pointed to me as if I was Satan himself and went, it was you! I simply looked back and what did I say?
How embarrassing.
I looked back at him on the floor, the snivelling runt that he was, farting his way through life, and I simply said, how embarrassing. That holiday was amazing. Oh, I remember the boots.
Don't you?
I have bought what can only be described as something that has dropped from the sky.
The boots should die.
Something
Gay.
from heaven.
Gay. Thanks, Green.
Gay.
These boots are gay.
Whoa, Mowgli. These are like cowboy, Noel Fielding, Russell Brand boots type of thing. And they come up to about, they come up to the size of Wellington's boots. They're leather, they got beautiful brown leather. They got a pointed toe and the Cuban heel, which is like 3 feet in the air. Humphreys, once again, cannot stand to see me slightly happy even for 1 minute. So, wherever I went, and these boots always get compliments, I don't know why.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll explain. We walk in the shop, we buy something, and
right, I bought something for Humphreys in the aid to make him feel better because he just blinded his best love of his life. So I decided to get him a cool jacket, and as we were leaving the shop, go on.
Okay, the guy goes, nice killer boots, man. And I went in a rage.
Humphreys flipped out in the middle of this shop, just going. This guy just goes, killer boots, man, or something like that. I was like, cheers. Hey, where you from? And then Humphreys goes, what? He flips. What the hell are you doing? He absolutely flipped out. It was absolutely hilarious after that. Oh, good times we shared, good times we didn't share. Right, and that was, what was that, lads? Can we find out what the name of that was?
It was shit, to be honest.
Was it crap? I don't know, I wasn't in here.
I thought it was alright.
It was
Raj.
I think it was Leo.
We're all standing up now, Raj, you're going to join
my
me
God,
on our
yes,
feet.
yeah.
See, I stand from the
We've
start.
got to finish Pirate Radio in a good way.
Alright,
We'll have a
okay,
good
that was the end of Pirate Radio, the first pilot episode.
Bit rough, it'll get better.
A bit rough, it's
been
just a tester.
Whoa now. Okay, yeah, as they said, it was a bit rough, and it will be a test. It'll be a lot more better produced, hopefully, next time around. Unless you like the rawness. If so, we really need some feedback from the listeners. Please email us at pirateradio@live.co.uk or leave a comment on our Bebo page. We will have a MySpace page up and running soon.
We want topics to talk about if you want.
Yeah, topics, anything, any thoughts?
Any thoughts?
We will be back next Sunday at 9 o'clock. From me, VJ Verma, it's been good night. And good night from
Jonathan Humphreys, thank you for listening.
James Green, it's been alright.
Yeah, I'm Raj Bandal, see you next week.
This has been Pirate Radio. Listen to it next week. 1, 2, 3. Oh!